Hello, this is Michael Paul with the New Orleans Scottish Rite College. It's often said that Freemasonry mirrors society. Well, society is clearly divided right now, and frankly, so is Freemasonry. I'd like to do a video that looks not at specific arguments, but on the concept of division and possible causes of division. Maybe if we understand a bit of the why to the question, we can move more towards unity. I often talk with and receive emails from Masons telling me about disagreements that they've had with other Freemasons. What I find most interesting is that when I talk to both sides, each is absolutely certain that their position is completely correct, while the other guy is completely wrong. And frankly, it's not always clear to me who is actually right and who is wrong. It can be highly subjective. But let's take the issue of right and wrong and put it on the side for just a moment. As a historian, being able to prove something does not always explain the whole situation. We may be certain that something happened, but if we don't understand why it happened, then we don't know the whole story. So, if someone is wrong in something that they have done or believe, why are they wrong? We need to understand why. There is an old Cherokee parable that I would like to pass on. I'm sure many of you have heard it, but I believe it is important. One evening, a Cherokee elder told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside of people. He said, "Son, the battle is between two wolves who are inside us all. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, greed, regret, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other wolf is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandson thought about it for a minute. Then he asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins the battle?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one that you feed." The two wolves in this Cherokee parable are not unlike the lesson of the three bad guys in the Harmonic legend. The three bad guys did not invade the temple from the outside. They were part of the workers. It was an inside job. Yes, there were dangers from outside the walls of the temple, but all the trouble that came in this Masonic legend came from inside the walls. The lesson is that, yes, we can face problems from the outside, but so very many of our problems can be traced to decisions that we make and things that we do, all of our own free will. The problems come from within us. Those three bad guys gave in to the evil wolf inside of them. And these two wolves, both of them, are inside us all, the good wolf as well as the bad one. Additionally, we all have free will and the ability to use it. We can do evil just as well as good. It's our choice. It doesn't mean that we are bad people, but we can do wrong or maybe think wrong. We also have the ability to do wrong, but view it as doing good. The choices that are available to us are greater than we might imagine. We can have no problem at all believing any number of scenarios. Let's look at a math problem. Let's say that one guy says 3 plus 2 equals 5. Another guy says, "Nope, you're wrong. 3 plus 3 equals 5. Well, we know that the second guy is wrong. It's basic math and it can be proven. But let's not forget free will. The second guy does not have to believe anything that he doesn't want to believe. He may have no credibility at all, but he can still argue. He can fight and demand that he is correct. We do have the ability to accept whatever reality that we want to accept. But the guy who is mathematically correct also has free will. He can feed whatever wolf he wishes. He can realize that the second guy is just wrong and walk away, or he can continue to argue and fight with him. Let's look again at math. Let's say that the first guy says that 3 plus 2 equals 5, but the second guy says that the first guy is incorrect, as 4 plus 1 equals 5. Well, neither answer is wrong. They both came to the correct conclusion. They arrived at the answer in different ways, but they both gave the correct answer. However, they both insist that their way is the only way. They will not acknowledge that the other guy might also be correct in his answer. They fight and become true enemies. They will now do everything they can to destroy the other. Why? They are both feeding the same evil wolf inside of them. They have both allowed false pride, arrogance, ego, and anger to control them. You can have the right answer, but still be wrong in your actions. Most arguments that I've seen that break out in Masonry involve opinions, not mathematical problems. One group might believe that the best way to operate Masonry will be by doing this. Another group will believe that it's best to do that. Neither group wants to destroy Masonry. They just have different ideas as to the best way to operate. Both groups want their way accepted as the best way. The truth is, if you have two groups with different ideas on how to help something, that could be a very positive situation. If they work together, they can often come up with a third plan that combines the best of the two original plans. By working together, they do better work than by going it alone. That's Masonry. That's feeding the good wolf. Masonry teaches us that we are brothers. Families sometimes fight. 3 plus 2 equals 5, but so does 4 plus 1. Sometimes we have the same goal, but just head there in different ways. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not un-Masonic to think differently, but when we allow the evil wolf to get hold of us and control our actions, well, we become the problem. Two sides can be equally wrong. When minds just can't be changed, walk away. Freemasonry and its teachings come first. Groups of Masons, lodges, Grand Lodges, or any body of Freemasonry is part of Masonry. It's not Masonry itself. If you can't find Masonry here, find it there. But don't be part of the problem. Don't feed the bad wolf. Let the bad wolf starve. Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to us. See you next time.